Have you ever wondered if that old coin in your pocket or collection could be worth a fortune? Some rare coins have sold for millions of dollars, making them some of the most valuable collectibles in the world. In this video, we'll explore the most valuable coins and what makes them worth so much. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. First up, the Eisenhower dollar was first minted in 1971 as part of the U.S. government's effort to commemorate the legacy of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States. Eisenhower, known for his leadership during World War II and his 2 terms in the White House, was the figure chosen to appear on the obverse of this new dollar coin. The design was also meant to honor the Apollo 11 mission, which successfully landed the first humans on the moon in 1969. The Eisenhower dollar series, produced from 1971 to 1978, is one of the most notable U.S. coins for a few reasons, including its large size and the controversy surrounding the different variations produced in this short time span. It was also the last U.S. silver coin to be minted for circulation, making it an even more attractive target for collectors. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar is particularly noteworthy due to the error associated with it. The D-mint mark error, which occurred in the year when both Denver and Philadelphia mints produced the coin. The total mintage of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar was substantial, as the coin was issued in large quantities to meet the demand for circulating currency. However, in terms of collectors' value, the mintage numbers don't tell the whole story. What makes this coin valuable today is its error. While the 1974 coin was produced with a D mint mark at the Denver Mint, the error occurred when some of the coins were struck with the incorrect mint mark or sometimes no mint mark at all. Coins with the D mint mark error are particularly sought after by collectors due to their rarity. The value of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar with the D error mint mark in fine condition can vary based on the current auction market, but typically it ranges from $67,000 depending on factors like the exact condition of the coin and its provenance. A coin in excellent condition could fetch even more, with some rare examples crossing the $69,500 threshold. The design of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar is both historic and visually striking. The obverse of the coin features a profile portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. Eisenhower's face is rendered in high relief, and his stern expression is meant to symbolize his leadership during World War II and his tenure as president. The reverse of the coin depicts the eagle landing on the moon, carrying an olive branch, symbolizing peace. This design was chosen to commemorate the success of the Apollo 11 mission, which brought Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin to the lunar surface. The eagle's wings are outstretched, with the lunar surface beneath and the Earth in the background. This reverse design also was the work of Frank Gasparo, and it helped to solidify the coin's place in U.S. history. The presence of the D mint mark error is one of the most important aspects of this coin. The coin's authenticity is confirmed by its mint mark, and the fact that some were mistakenly struck with an error adds rarity and value to the coin. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar D mint mark error is a notable misstep in the coin's production. Errors in minting are a significant factor in a coin's value, and in this case, the D mint mark error caught the attention of collectors as soon as it was discovered. The error is the result of the coin being struck with an incorrect or incomplete mint mark. These minting anomalies are highly collectible because they reflect the imperfections in the minting process, and for many collectors, these imperfections add uniqueness and character to a coin. Coins with minting errors often see a rise in demand because they are considered rare and out of the ordinary. As a result, collectors and investors alike are willing to pay a premium for such coins. As more collectors became aware of the D mint mark error in the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, its market value steadily increased, and it continues to attract interest in the auction market today. As of today, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar with the D mint mark error, in fine condition, can be found on the market with values ranging from $85,500, depending on the auction, condition, and whether the coin has been graded. Coins that have been authenticated and graded by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC may command higher prices, and a coin with an exceptional pedigree or from a notable collection can also see values higher than those mentioned above. For coins with near mint condition, the value could be significantly higher. The rarity of this error, combined with the large demand for Eisenhower dollars in general, has made this coin a hot commodity in recent years. The Sacagawea golden dollar was introduced by the United States Mint in 2000 to honor the legacy of Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who famously assisted the Lewis and Clark expedition in the early 1800s. This coin was part of a broader effort to redesign the nation's $1 coin, and it became an important part of American coinage history. Sacagawea was chosen because of her pivotal role in U.S. exploration, and the coin's design was meant to celebrate both Native American history and the spirit of exploration. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar was released with the intent to circulate widely. However, the coin failed to achieve the expected circulation success. Despite the initial plans for wide usage, the Sacagawea dollar was often overlooked in favor of paper bills, and its rarity today makes it an object of desire for collectors. In 2000, the U.S. Mint issued the coin with a special design to celebrate Sacagawea's contributions to the expedition. The Sacagawea golden dollar was unique in that it featured a beautiful golden color and was the first U.S. coin to use a manganese brass alloy, giving it a distinct look from other circulating coins. As a result, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar is highly sought after by collectors, and certain rare variants of this coin, such as those with mint errors or those in less than perfect condition, have significantly increased in value. On the reverse of the coin, the image depicts an eagle in flight, a symbol of freedom and hope. This design was created by artist Thomas D. Rogers, and it was intended to evoke the spirit of exploration that defined the era of the Lewis and Clark expedition. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar is also unique in its composition. It features a manganese brass alloy that gives it a golden hue, unlike most other U.S. coins that are made of copper and nickel. This coin stands out due to its golden appearance, which is part of the reason it is sometimes referred to as the golden dollar lamination damage and dirty condition. The particular coin we're discussing today is a 2000 Sacagawea dollar with a P mint mark that has suffered lamination damage. Lamination errors occur during the minting process, when layers of metal fail to bond properly. This can lead to flakes or chips of the metal separating from the coin's surface, causing visual imperfections. In this case, the lamination damage on the Sacagawea coin is significant, making it even rarer and more valuable to collectors who are specifically interested in mint errors. Moreover, the coin is in dirty condition. While dirt on a coin might not seem significant at first glance, it can actually play an important role in determining its market value. Some collectors find coins with natural wear, tarnish, or dirt intriguing because they have a unique history. These dirty coins are often considered more collectible because they are viewed as raw or untouched, offering a glimpse into the coin's history and previous circulation. In general, dirty coins can decrease a coin's market value, especially for coins that are supposed to have a clean and polished appearance. However, for certain collectors who specialize in error coins or those with unique conditions, these types of imperfections can increase the coin's rarity and overall market value. The 2000 Sacagawea golden dollar had a total mintage of 40 million coins across the various U.S. mints, with the P Mint Philadelphia producing a significant portion of these coins. Although this mintage number might seem high, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar is still quite rare in certain conditions, especially when there are minting errors like lamination damage or coins in unusual conditions. Despite the relatively high initial mintage, the demand for Sacagawea dollars has fluctuated over the years. Some collectors specifically seek out the 2000 Sacagawea coins, especially those with mint errors like the lamination damage seen on this example. These mint errors, combined with the dirty condition, have pushed the value of this coin into a higher range than most Sacagawea dollars. The market value for a 2000 Sacagawea dollar with lamination damage can vary, but it is often valued between $200,000 depending on the severity of the error and its overall appeal. Coins in excellent condition with no damage may be worth slightly less, but the unique features of this coin make it a standout piece in any collection. For Sacagawea dollars in circulated but damaged condition, such as the one we're discussing today, the value is typically on the higher end due to the scarcity of such errors in circulation. Collectors of U.S. coins are increasingly drawn to error coins because they are unique and provide an opportunity to own something different from what was originally intended by the mint. Next up, the 1978. The Eisenhower dollar had been in circulation for several years, but its production was coming to an end. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar marked one of the final issues of this series, as it was replaced by the Susan B. Anthony dollar the following year. The 1978 coin had several variations, including a large date and small date version, which has since become a point of interest for collectors. In terms of design, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar continued with the same iconic imagery that was first introduced in 1971. The large date variety, like the one featured in this coin, refers to the size of the numbers in the date on the obverse. The differences in date size were the result of design choices and errors that occurred during the minting process. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar is considered to be a valuable coin today due to its design, historical context, and overall scarcity, especially in certain conditions and with particular variations. The total mintage of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar was relatively high, but the coin's value in today's market is more dependent on its condition and unique features than on mintage alone. The coin's market value can vary widely, but coins in good condition typically range in value from $50,000 in today's auction market. However, as with any coin, its value can increase significantly if it is graded, especially if it falls under a popular variation, such as the large date without the mint mark. In good condition, a 1978 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark can attract attention from collectors who are focused on the design and its historical context. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar follows the same design format as earlier coins in the series. The obverse features President Dwight D. Eisenhower's portrait, designed by Frank Gasparo. The coin's size is larger than most other coins in circulation at the time, and its design is full of grandeur. Eisenhower is depicted facing left, with a serious expression that reflects his wartime leadership. On the reverse, we see the iconic design celebrating the Apollo 11 moon landing. The eagle is shown landing on the moon while holding an olive branch, symbolizing peace. This reverse design was a direct tribute to the success of the Apollo 11 mission and remains one of the most powerful symbols in U.S. coinage. Despite the relatively high mintage of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar, coins without mint marks, especially those with the large date, are much rarer than those with mint marks. This particular coin in good condition is typically valued at around $58,000 in today's auction market, but if it were to be found in higher grades, its value could rise substantially. Coins that are professionally graded and certified by NGC or PCGS can fetch higher values, depending on the grade and condition. For instance, a 1978 Eisenhower dollar in MS-63 condition could be worth upwards of $62,000 or more, with prices continuing to rise for higher grades. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar is of particular interest to collectors who focus on the Eisenhower series, as it marks the end of an era in U.S. coinage. The fact that it is one of the last Eisenhower dollars to be produced, combined with the unique large date design and absence of a mint mark, makes it a highly collectible coin for numismatists. Collectors who are particularly interested in Eisenhower dollars, or those building a complete set, will find this coin to be an important addition to their collection. The market for Eisenhower dollars is strong, with many collectors seeking out rarer examples, such as those with minting errors or unique design features like the large date and mint mark variations. Next up, the 2011 Sacagawea gold-plated dollar was part of a special series issued by the United States Mint to commemorate the Wampanoag Treaty. The Wampanoag tribe played a crucial role in the early history of the United States, particularly in the Plymouth colony, where they famously helped the Pilgrims survive during their first harsh winter. This coin is part of the Native American $1 coin program, which has been issued each year since 2009 to honor the contributions of Native Americans to the history and culture of the United States. The 2011 coin specifically commemorates the Wampanoag tribe's assistance in the establishment of Plymouth Colony. Sacagawea's image was used once again on the obverse of the coin, but with a unique reverse design that highlights the Wampanoag people's significance to early American history. This coin was not just a way to honor Sacagawea, but also to pay tribute to the Native American contributions that helped shape the nation. The 2011 Sacagawea dollar was released with an S mint mark, meaning it was minted in San Francisco, one of the major coin-producing facilities in the United States. The S mint is often associated with proof and commemorative coin issues, which gives this coin a slightly different feel from typical circulating Sacagawea dollars. The obverse of the 2011 Sacagawea dollar features the well-known portrait of Sacagawea with her infant son, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, on her back. The design is similar to the original Sacagawea coin from 2000, which pays homage to her role as a guide and symbol of strength. On the reverse, however, we see a striking design that features a Native American figure holding a peace pipe and standing in front of a stylized depiction of a treaty signing. This is the Wampanoag tribe's tribute to their role in the early history of the United States. The reverse was designed by Justin Kuntz and depicts a scene that honors the long history of Native American participation in the early days of the American Republic. The gold plating on the coin gives it a distinctive appearance and enhances its visual appeal. The gold-colored finish contrasts beautifully with the detailed design and is one of the defining features of the coin, making it a standout piece in the Native American $1 coin program. The 2011 Sacagawea gold-plated dollar with the S mint mark had a relatively small mintage compared to other circulating coins, which increases its rarity and desirability. This particular coin, in fine condition, has increased in value over the years due to its special edition status, its gold-plated finish, and the historical significance of the Wampanoag Treaty. Market value for the 2011 Sacagawea gold-plated dollar in fine condition is typically valued between $20,000 depending on demand and the availability of the coin in the market. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition may fetch even higher values, especially from collectors who are specifically interested in the Native American $1 coin program. As part of the Native American dollar coin program, the 2011 Sacagawea dollar is highly sought after by collectors who specialize in Native American-themed coins. The limited mintage, gold-plated design, and the historical significance of the Wampanoag Treaty make this coin a rare and valuable addition to any collection. Collectors are particularly drawn to this coin because of its connection to Native American history and the significant role the Wampanoag played in American colonial history. The fine condition of this coin makes it even more attractive to collectors, as it retains much of its original detail and visual appeal. As the years pass, this coin will likely continue to increase in value, especially as the Native American dollar coin program becomes a more popular focus for collectors. Next up, the Bicentennial Silver Eisenhower. $1 coin was minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the United States, marking the year 1776 to 1976. This coin was part of a larger series of commemorative coins that were issued by the United States to celebrate the nation's historic milestone. The U.S. government produced a range of coins in 1976 to mark the bicentennial, with the Eisenhower dollar being a central figure in this series. While the Eisenhower dollar had been previously minted in the early 1970s, the bicentennial version stood out because it included a redesign that featured symbols of American heritage. The Eisenhower dollar, named after the 34th President Dwight D. Eisenhower, was introduced in 1971, but the bicentennial version was released as a special commemorative coin in 1976. The coin's design was crafted to not only commemorate the bicentennial of the American Revolution, but also pay tribute to President Eisenhower, who was instrumental in many of the post-World War II developments that shaped modern America. The bicentennial Eisenhower dollar was minted in both clad and silver versions, and its most valuable variant is the silver version. The silver version is composed of 40% silver, which was a notable shift from the more common copper nickel-clad coins. This silver variant has become a highly collectible item due to its connection to the bicentennial and the historical figures involved. The large date variant, without a mint mark, was issued specifically for this commemorative series and was struck with particular attention to detail. The lack of a mint mark indicates that these coins were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't use mint marks on the coins during this period. The Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar, in particular, carries a distinct design, making it a staple in collectors' sets today. The design of the Bicentennial Silver Eisenhower dollar was a collaboration between Frank Gasparo, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, and Dennis R. Williams, an engraver. The reverse of the coin prominently features the Liberty Bell in front of the moon, symbolizing both American independence and the country's achievements in space exploration, which was particularly relevant given the Apollo program's success during the 1970s. The mintage of the Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar saw an estimated total of around 43 million coins produced for circulation, with an additional large number of proofs and special mint sets being struck for collectors. However, among these, the silver version with the large date is the most sought after. While the clad versions are more common, the silver Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar is rarer, and this is what drives up its value in today's market, especially for coins in excellent condition. Coins without a mint mark are also rarer since they were primarily minted in Philadelphia, as opposed to the Denver and San Francisco mints. The silver versions in particular are highly prized by collectors for their metal content and historical significance. As of today, the value of the Bicentennial Silver Eisenhower dollar in very fine condition can vary greatly depending on its condition and provenance. In general, for the 1976 large date, no mint mark version, a coin in very fine condition could be worth anywhere between $95,000 to $98,000 on the auction market. Coins in higher grades, such as extremely fine or mint state, could fetch more significant amounts, with prices rising to $100,000 or more, depending on the coin's grade and any other distinguishing features, such as toning or errors. However, the true value of this coin often comes from its collector demand. The Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar is a part of American numismatic history, which increases its desirability among collectors. Special coins like this one, especially in silver, are generally considered more valuable than their copper-nickel counterparts. While the 1976 Eisenhower dollar series is not known for major minting errors, there are still some rare varieties to look out for. Certain issues such as double strikes or off-center minting errors are relatively rare and can significantly increase the coin's value. Additionally, coins with unusual toning patterns or proof-like finishes also attract attention from collectors, making them even more desirable. Collector interest in the Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar is high, particularly for those who specialize in commemorative coins or coins from the 1970s era. Its connection to both President Eisenhower and the bicentennial celebrations means it will likely continue to be a sought-after piece for many years. The Bicentennial Silver Eisenhower dollar is not just a coin. It's a piece of history, a symbol of America's legacy, and a testament to the remarkable journey the country took in its first 200 years. Next up, the United States gold-plated Sacagawea. $1 coin was first introduced in the year 2000 as part of an effort to replace the old Susan B. Anthony dollar. The Sacagawea dollar was a significant step in the U.S. coinage system, not just because of its historical connection, but because it featured a new design that honored an important historical figure. The coin, which portrays Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who served as an interpreter and guide to the Lewis and Clark expedition, was part of a broader push for more beautiful and recognizable dollar coins. The 2001 release marked the second year of minting for the Sacagawea dollar, and it brought with it a slew of changes and refinements, including the inclusion of gold plating on a number of these coins, making them stand out. The gold-plated version wasn't intended for regular circulation, but instead made as a special issue for collectors and investors. These special edition gold-plated Sacagawea dollars are still incredibly sought after, particularly in mint condition, because of their distinct look and historical importance. The 2001 Sacagawea coin is especially notable for its fine condition. Minted in Denver, the 2001 D coin is one of the more common variations of this dollar coin, but is still immensely valuable due to its historical and numismatic significance. The design of the Sacagawea $1 coin is a work of art and symbolism. On the obverse, we find a beautiful portrait of Sacagawea herself, designed by artist Glenna Goodacre. Sacagawea is shown in profile, with her infant son, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, wrapped in a papoose on her back. The design captures the strength, determination, and resilience of Sacagawea during her critical role in the Lewis and Clark expedition. Surrounding the image are the words, Liberty, and the year of minting, 2001. The 2001 gold-plated Sacagawea $1 coin with the D mint mark is especially prized for its high level of detail and its gold-colored plating. Although gold plating isn't pure gold, it gives the coin a warm golden appearance that adds to its appeal to collectors. The total mintage of the 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin, in both its regular and gold-plated versions, was significant, with over 120 million coins being produced. While the gold-plated version made up a smaller portion of this total, it's important to note that fewer of these coins were produced, which increases the rarity and desirability of the gold-plated versions, particularly those in fine condition. The D Mint mark specifically refers to coins produced at the Denver Mint. As such, the 2001 D gold-plated Sacagawea coins are considered valuable by collectors, not just because of their gold plating, but because of the lower production numbers and their unique historical design. The value of the 2001 D gold-plated Sacagawea $1 coin can fluctuate depending on its condition and the market. In fine condition, these coins generally fetch anywhere between $80,000 in today's auction market. For collectors willing to invest in high-quality, graded specimens, the value could reach higher amounts depending on demand and rarity at a given time. It is essential to recognize that the gold plating on these coins is not pure gold and does not significantly impact the coin's metal content value. However, the historical context, unique design, and gold appearance make it highly sought after by collectors, especially those looking to add rare coins to their collections. In the current market, fine condition coins from this series have been known to fetch premiums when sold as part of complete Sacagawea dollar collections. In addition, coins that have been professionally graded and certified by reputable organizations like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service can command even higher prices. While the 2001 Sacagawea gold-plated coin is not known for a high number of errors, some collectors are specifically interested in coins with rare variations. Examples of error coins, such as those with mismatched die strikes, off-center strikes, or any other form of misprints, are extremely valuable and can fetch even higher amounts in auctions. If you come across a 2001 D Sacagawea coin with an unusual error, it could be worth significantly more than a non-error coin in fine condition. The 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin has become iconic in the numismatic world, and its gold-plated versions are a popular option for those interested in collecting unique and visually appealing coins. In addition to the error coins, collectors have a particular interest in keeping these coins in excellent condition, given their relative rarity and beauty. Next up, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar was part of a set of coins minted to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower. While the original Eisenhower dollar was introduced in 1971, the 1972 issue holds particular interest due to the gold plating that was done on certain commemorative versions of the coin. The gold-plated Eisenhower dollars are not official U.S. mint products, as they were privately minted and plated after the coins had already been produced. While the official Eisenhower dollar was composed of copper nickel-clad, the gold-plated versions were produced for collector markets and are among the most interesting and visually striking variations of the Eisenhower dollar. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar was issued in various forms, including the more commonly seen clad coins, but the gold-plated version is the one that has seen the most intrigue due to its plating and unique look. The 1972 large date coin is a specific variant, which was a design choice that made it visually distinct from other years of the Eisenhower dollar. The lack of a mint mark suggests that the coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike the bicentennial coins, which were struck with a special design, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar kept the more standard design of the series. However, the gold-plated Eisenhower dollar stands out due to its visual appeal. Gold plating added a whole new dimension to the coin, giving it a shiny, rich golden hue that immediately drew attention from collectors. It's important to note that the gold plating was done after the coins were originally struck by the U.S. Mint, so they are not considered to be official gold coins, though they carry significant value for their collector appeal. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar, like its predecessors, features a portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower on the obverse. On the reverse, it displays an image of the Apollo 11 moon landing insignia, with an eagle landing on the moon. The large date variant is an important detail, as it signifies that the coin was part of a design with larger numerals for the year. What makes this coin unique, however, is the gold plating that was applied to the surface. This gives the coin a vibrant metallic sheen that is quite striking compared to the regular versions of the Eisenhower dollar. While this gold plating does not add intrinsic value, as it's not solid gold, it certainly enhances the aesthetic appeal of the coin. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar was minted in large quantities, with an estimated production number of over 30 million coins. However, only a small portion of these coins were later gold-plated, making them much rarer and more collectible today. For a gold-plated 1972 Eisenhower dollar in rusty condition, the market value is typically between $20,000. Coins in better condition or with minimal rust can fetch higher prices, while those in rusty or poor condition tend to be on the lower end of the spectrum. Gold-plated coins are often bought and sold in auction settings, or through specialized dealers who focus on commemorative or novelty coins. While the rusty condition may lower the value slightly, there is still collector interest in these coins due to their historical context and unique appearance. Even in rusty condition, collectors often seek out these gold-plated variants for their connection to the iconic Apollo missions and the 1970s era. Since the gold plating process was done privately, errors in the application of the plating can sometimes occur, which could add unique value to these coins. Additionally, some off-center strikes, double strikes, or coins with toning or other unusual features may attract collectors looking for rare specimens. Collector interest in these gold-plated Eisenhower dollars is steady, and these coins have become a niche within the larger Eisenhower dollar collecting community. Many collectors focus on acquiring both the standard and gold-plated versions to complete their sets. The 1972 gold-plated Eisenhower dollar holds a special place in the world of commemorative coins. Although it was not minted by the U.S. Mint with gold, the gold plating process makes it a visually appealing and highly collectible item. Despite being in rusty condition, this coin remains a valuable addition to any collection, particularly for those interested in the Eisenhower dollar series or those looking for novelty commemorative coins with a unique finish. Next up, the Sacagawea. $1 coin, first minted in 2000, was a bold new direction for the U.S. Mint. With its introduction, the U.S. government aimed to create a dollar coin that was visually appealing, symbolic of the nation's history, and could circulate alongside the dollar bill. The 2000 Sacagawea coin was a critical part of this plan, and its design featuring Sacagawea and her son was a representation of America's diversity and heritage. The 2000D Mint Mark coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors because it was part of the inaugural year for the Sacagawea dollar. Not only does this coin have historical significance, but it also was produced in the first year of a new design, making it a desirable piece for those interested in U.S. minting history. Although these coins were produced in large numbers, they are still considered valuable because of their unique design and historical context. The 2000 gold-plated Sacagawea dollar was minted for collectors, and its gold plating is a key feature that differentiates it from the regular issue. The gold plating does not affect the coin's base metal content but gives it a golden appearance, which increases its allure among collectors. Some of these coins, particularly those with damaged or color change conditions, may still hold significant value on the market due to their rarity in certain states. Much like the 2001 coin, the 2000 Sacagawea $1 coin features the same design on both the obverse and reverse. The obverse shows the portrait of Sacagawea with her child, symbolizing both her contribution to the Lewis and Clark expedition and the Native American heritage. The reverse depicts an eagle in flight, emphasizing the spirit of freedom and strength associated with the U.S. However, what makes the 2000D mint mark version of the coin stand out is its unique gold plating, which gives it a more refined, warm glow compared to the standard bronze or copper nickel coinage. Over time, some of these coins have experienced color changes due to environmental factors, which can affect their market value, especially in cases where the damage is more severe or noticeable. The 2000 Sacagawea coin had an extensive mintage with over 100 million coins produced. However, the gold-plated versions were produced in smaller numbers, making them more desirable to collectors. The D mint mark denotes that the coin was minted in Denver, and while these coins were initially intended for circulation, many collectors kept them in pristine condition, driving up their value over time. While the 2000D gold-plated Sacagawea dollar may have been minted in relatively large quantities, the unique nature of gold-plated coins, particularly those that show signs of wear or color change, has only served to make them even more intriguing and valuable to collectors in the long run. The 2000D mint mark gold-plated Sacagawea $1 coin, particularly in color-changed or damaged condition, may seem less appealing at first glance, but these characteristics can make the coin even more attractive to certain collectors. Coins with unusual color changes or visible damage may still fetch between $45,000 in auctions, depending on their appearance and rarity at the time of sale. As with most coins, those that are better preserved tend to command a higher value. Additionally, coins with verified provenance, or those that have been graded by respected organizations like NGC or PCGS, may reach even higher prices in specialized auctions. Though there aren't many significant errors associated with the 2000 gold-plated Sacagawea coins, collector interest in these coins is heavily tied to their rarity and condition. Damaged or color-changed coins offer an intriguing opportunity for collectors who specialize in coins that have experienced unique or rare environmental conditions. Collectors who are particularly interested in coins with unusual color, changes, or damage might be willing to pay a premium for this type of coin, especially if it's part of a larger collection of Sacagawea dollars or U.S. coins. As with any rare coin, the key to its value is often the interest from collectors who are looking for unique pieces to complete their collections. Next up, the Morgan Silver Dollar, a coin that reigned as one of the most popular and widely circulated silver coins in the United States, is a true icon of American numismatics. First introduced in 1878, the Morgan dollar was struck to meet the demand for silver coinage after the passage of the Bland-Allison Act. This act required the U.S. Treasury to buy a set amount of silver from miners and mint it into silver dollars, and it remained in production until 1904, before being briefly revived in 1921. The 1887 Morgan dollar, particularly the version with the large date and S mint mark struck in San Francisco, is highly coveted among collectors for several reasons. The Morgan dollar series was minted in large quantities, but not all dates or mint marks are equally valuable. The 1887 S, which features the large date variety, is one of those rare examples that has earned its place in the hearts of collectors. The San Francisco Mint was one of the busiest minting facilities in the late 19th century, and its silver dollars were not only widely circulated, but also often melted down for their silver content over time, adding rarity and appeal to surviving specimens today. The 1887 S Morgan dollar's historical significance lies not only in its role as a circulating coin, but also as part of the larger legacy of the Morgan series, which represents the industrial age in America when silver mining boomed and the economy began shifting toward industrialization. The total mintage for the 1887 Morgan dollar was just over 20 million coins, making it relatively common compared to some other Morgan dates. However, this figure does not account for how many coins were later lost, melted, or damaged, which significantly reduced the population of high-quality examples in existence today. Among the various mint marks for the 1887 Morgan dollar, the S mint variety is particularly desirable, though it is still not as rare as some other mint marks from the same era, like those from the Carson City Mint. Coins from the San Francisco Mint tend to hold a certain mystique because the mint produced coins of varying quality, and high-grade examples are far more difficult to find. The 1887 S is one of those examples, where mint quality and preservation condition often determine the value. Coins that have remained in good condition especially those in fine condition, can command impressive prices in the auction market. The Morgan dollar, designed by George T. Morgan, is one of the most beautifully crafted coins in American history. On the obverse, we see a profile of Lady Liberty, her hair adorned with a Phrygian cap, symbolizing freedom and the United States' rich cultural history. Her face is adorned with the words E pluribus unum, the national motto, and surrounded by stars representing the states of the Union. The design captures the spirit of the Gilded Age, with Lady Liberty epitomizing the idealized image of a robust and free nation. As of today, the 1887 Morgan dollar in fine condition is highly valued among collectors. Although the coin's mintage number is high, its fine condition makes it a desirable piece due to the scarcity of well-preserved examples in this grade. The market value for this coin can range from around $200,000 to as much as $300,000 or more, depending on the overall condition, luster, and the coin's provenance. Coins in higher grades, such as MS mint state or PR proof conditions, can command much higher values, potentially reaching into the thousands. However, for a fine condition coin, the current auction market has shown that demand remains steady, with collectors paying top dollar for well-preserved examples from this particular mint mark and year. Collectors value the 1887 Morgan dollar, not only for its rarity and historical significance, but also for its place in the broader Morgan dollar series. The coin holds a steady place in the hearts of collectors who are looking for coins with a rich history, stunning design, and solid investment potential. While the 1887 Morgan dollar is generally known for its historical significance, errors on these coins are not commonly reported. Most collectors focus on the overall quality of the coin, especially the preservation of the details on Lady Liberty's face and the eagle's feathers. Still, minor striking errors such as off-center strikes or die cracks can occur, and when they are found, they add additional value to the coin. The 1887 Morgan dollar enjoys a strong demand among collectors of the Morgan series, making it a highly collectible coin that fits into many numismatic collections. Next up, the 2000 Sacagawea. $1 coin was part of a monumental move by the U.S. Mint to introduce a new dollar coin into circulation. Prior to the introduction of this coin, dollar coins in the U.S. were often seen as unpopular, with the Eisenhower dollar and the Susan B. Anthony dollar failing to capture the public's imagination. The Sacagawea dollar was minted in 2000 with the hopes of reinvigorating the public's interest in using dollar coins. Named after the Shoshone woman who played a pivotal role in the Lewis and Clark expedition, the Sacagawea $1 coin aimed to honor this important historical figure. This coin features Sacagawea's image on the obverse, with her carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, as she led explorers across the western United States. The reverse features an eagle in flight, symbolizing the spirit of the American people. The P mint mark denotes that this particular coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the most historically significant minting facilities in the U.S. The mintage for the 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark was quite high, with millions of these coins entering circulation. However, the value of a coin is not just determined by how many were produced. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its current market value, and this particular coin is categorized as being in dirty condition. While Sacagawea dollars are relatively common, those that exhibit unique conditions or errors can see significant increases in value. For example, the dirty condition of this coin, which may have been due to prolonged exposure to dirt, corrosion, or environmental factors, can create a certain level of intrigue. This adds an element of rarity, as coins in poor condition often stand out among those in pristine or near-mint states. In the current auction market, this specific Sacagawea dollar with a dirty condition could be worth anywhere from $79,500 depending on the extent of the damage, the demand for Sacagawea dollars in the specific auction, and the interest from collectors. While it may not reach the extreme values of pristine examples, it holds its own appeal among collectors looking for something unique. The design of the Sacagawea dollar is one of the most striking aspects of this coin. On the obverse side, we see the portrait of Sacagawea, designed by artist Glenna Goodacre. Sacagawea's face is presented in a serene, noble manner, symbolizing the dignity and strength of Native American women. Her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, is visible in a papoose on her back, emphasizing her role as a mother and guide. The reverse features an eagle in flight, a powerful image that resonates with the ideals of freedom and exploration that defined America in the early 19th century. This design was created by artist Thomas D. Rogers. Both designs contribute to the coin's historical significance and its value as a collector's item. As mentioned, the condition of this coin is dirty, which adds an interesting element to the coin's story. While dirty coins are typically less desirable than clean, mint-condition coins, they can still hold value for collectors interested in unusual or unique items. Some collectors specifically seek coins in less than ideal conditions for the history they might represent. In addition to the dirty condition, the Sacagawea dollar series has seen several interesting errors over the years, such as mismatched dates, die cracks, and even off-center strikes. These errors can significantly increase the coin's value, but this particular example does not feature such a rare flaw. Despite its dirty condition, this coin remains a highly collectible item. Sacagawea dollars are often sought after because they represent a piece of modern American history and the ongoing effort to honor Native American heritage.